everyone, this is Beth Castellini with Lizzy Stamps. Today I wanted to open up this box. This is our November paper pumpkin, and it is called Wrapped in Cheer. I really like getting the monthly paper pumpkin, and I've been doing it for a very long time, and every month it gets better and better. This month is not cards, but they're treat bags. So when you receive it, you get a stamping spot, and this one is Mossy Meadow, which is a good Christmas color. And then you've got these stamps, clear photopolymer. You have Gift for You. You have From Our Home to Yours, To and From, With Love, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Sending a Little Christmas Cheer, and then a wreath. I save the tissue paper. I use it, for other things, but it's great. It's nice to have the storage because if I don't finish it, at least I know I can put it together later. So here is this month's paper pumpkin, Wrapped in Cheer. And I just think, look how pretty these little gift boxes, and they're more for like a gift card, and also you could put candy in it as well. I know that my Stamp Club members love to get embellishments and ribbons, so I might do this for them to put in the boxes and have it as a little gift for them. So let's go ahead and open it up. And it's nice that the packaging, because it has this cardboard insert so nothing gets bent. So you are going to get, this is some linen thread. You get some embellishments, and you'll get, is the glue dots, and then you've got the mini dimensionals. And here are the gift boxes. Oh, these are nice. Look at this. You could do it either way, which is great. This is a glossy Mossy Meadow. It's got a stripe to it. And then on the other side it looks like it's Basic Beige, which again is another favorite color of mine. So you can probably do it either way. I think that's sort of fun. So we're going to go ahead and get one gift box out, and you get how many altogether? You get 8 gift boxes. You're going to get some cutouts, and this is for layering. This is going to be the back of the card. From what I could tell, let me get the instructions. And I love the color-coded instructions. I love them. So you'll see the various cutouts that you receive. Then you're going to receive some striped. I think we've got Cherry Cobbler, we've got Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. And then you also have these little sentiment tags. So you get 8 of those. And here's laser cut. These are white. And actually, I like this because it's almost like it's on watercolor paper. I really like that. So if you wanted to watercolor the ribbon, you don't have to keep it white. You could probably paint it with watercoloring, like with Cherry Cobbler. I think I really like that. And here's the laser cut images, the wreath and the berry leaves. And you get those. So you get 4 sheets of those. So I'm going to just take one sheet out. We're going to follow the instructions. Like I said, you get full color instructions. And the other thing that I do like is that you don't have to make the boxes if you don't want to. You can keep the boxes for later. But I've seen quite a few people I follow at Paper Pumpkin Facebook page, and they always show the alternatives, which I really like. So you can make these into cards if you don't need these boxes, but you can save the boxes for another time. So here we go. Here are the color-coded instructions, and I'm just going to show you. So right here for number 1, it tells you you're going to stamp the gift for you with love, and you're going to stamp the Merry Christmas on the tag, and then you're going to stamp the wreath on this green tag. And it tells you all the elements that you need. You're going to need this holly, and you're going to need this other greenery leaf. You're going to need the ribbon. And it also lets you know that you're going to add a dimensional to these. And then you can't really see, but there's little black circles, and those are glue dots. So there's dimensionals on this one and then glue dots on this one. And it tells you how many inches you need for the ribbon. So 12 inches. And then it shows you how many dimensionals that you'll need to put them on the box. So that's box number 1. And then here we go with number 2 that they show you. And what I do like is that there are only 2 different designs, but you can create your own design. You don't necessarily have to follow the instructions. So, but I think we're going to do this one first. And it also gives you the instructions on how to put the box together. And then, as always, and these are in our kits too, that it shows you all the components that you need to create 4 of these and 4 of these, okay? And on the back, it always gives you everything that comes in it. It tells you the contents, and it also gives the colors, basic beige, cherry cobbler, mossy meadow, and old olive. Another thing that Paper Pumpkin subscribers get, they can buy the add-on. And this one, if you saw my video last month about the Christmas cards, they had a joy die cut. And then look at these other die cuts. And basically, the coordinating die cuts are for 3 months. So they were out in September and then October and then this month, November. So that's just another add-on, and then you get to keep those dies. So, and the joy you don't necessarily have to use just for the holidays. So I do like the components that it's not necessarily all holiday. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I know here, I'm going to look right here, is that I need the cherry cobbler banner tag. So I'm going to get that one. Okay, we need our box, that's for sure. And we need this. And then we need the Mossy Meadow scallop tag. I love that this is a good weight. And see on the back, you can put the to and from if you want to. You could even turn it over and do it this way. I like the versatility because you can make it your own. You don't have to follow the instructions, but if you're new to stamping and you really wanted to try one of our paper pumpkins, I would definitely you can subscribe for 1 month just to see if you like it. I think it's really worth the money. It's only $21 a month, but I think for me, I mean, the cards last month and then the gift boxes this month, I think it's just great because they go hand in hand. You can put it together with the Christmas card and then the cute little gift. Okay, and then I'm going to need this leaf. And you have to be careful when you're taking this out because these are laser cut and these are more delicate, but they are easy to pop out. And then you're going to need the holly. So we have all our component. Oh, and we've got the ribbon. I really want to watercolor one of these. We might have to do that just so you get an idea. But I love that it's on water. Like it's thinner watercolor paper. It's not too thick, but it's porous, which will work. Okay. And then we're going to need the linen thread, and it said on this one that you need 12 inches of the linen thread. So we're going to go ahead and cut that. I like that they come in little baggies, so you can save it for later. And sometimes these are there. You usually can find it. But this is the nice linen thread. It will be curly. a suggestion is that if you want to make it straighter, all you have to do is use a bone folder, just like that, or even a pencil. So to straighten it out. So I'm going to measure, and I have my cutting mat. There's measuring up to 13 inches. So 12 inches, which is right about there. And the cutting mat is awesome because there's just so many things you can use it for. It's very versatile. You can add glue on it to, if you're gluing vellum or gluing more intricate items. So I'm just going to go ahead and straighten that out. Just as easier for me to put together. Oh, also in your first paper pumpkin kit, when you receive your kit, you get one of these acrylic blocks. These are not the ones that we sell. These are, but you can keep them, and they really go with everything. So they go with everything. Like this. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and use this one just so you guys get an idea. The first thing we're going to do, I'm going to stick all my piles, and it tells me on the scallop backing tag that I need to stamp gift for you with love. So we're going to go ahead and if you remember with your clear photopolymer, and this is a harder window sheet, and then this is a flimsy one. That's to protect it. And it does come with the images that you could tape on the back if you wanted to. All right, so I'm going to take that. I'm just going to go ahead and put that down. And you always, so this is where you stamp, but then you've got a flat backing. And just remember, you can take your acrylic block, push down, and lift it up. So easy. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my Stampin' Spot. Here we go, like this. Okay, and I only like to open it one side because I feel like the top stays on better if you don't open up both sides. We're going to go, and with the stamping spots, because they're so small, I like to just stamp on top like this. And it's okay because you might get it on the block, but that's all right. You just need to make sure you get it on the image. And then I close it up. And then I'm going to stamp a gift for you. Push down, lift up. There you go. So cute. Then you can clean it off with your chamois. There we go. And look at that. It's all ready for the next stamp. If you want to, you can put both with love and the gift for you together, but I just decided that I was going to do them separately. Now, since this one's little, okay, I'm just going to make a suggestion. Hopefully, well, you can't see. When you're using the block and you have these tinier sentiments, or even if you have a tiny image, my suggestion is do it up in the corner. My finger's sticking. There we go. Okay, so I just do it right here. And then I can take, and this time I'll do it, since this is so small, and we're going to stamp. There we go. I'm just going to make sure that I get that, and then I'm just going to stamp the with love right underneath. I think that's cute. All right, so we're going to stamp the Merry Christmas. All right, and that's going to be, so we finished that one, and then we're going to stamp the Merry Christmas on here, and it shows us that you want the flag going to the right, and you're going to stamp the Merry Christmas. So again, I'm going to line it up. And again, I'm just going to put it up in the corner. I just find it a lot easier. Find it much easier to do. So here we go. All right. And we're going to stamp. the Merry Christmas right on the tag. Okay, love it, love it. These come together fairly quickly. If I were doing this and I were doing it in trying to get them all together, I would be stamping everything first and then I would be putting everything together. But since we're just doing one today, just so you can see. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we need to stamp the wreath onto the Mossy Meadow scallop tag. So I'm gonna get this wreath. Again, turn it over, put it on there. Merry Christmas is done, and then we're gonna get this one. And then we're going to do this. Okay. All right. And we're just gonna stamp it right about here. All right. So we have done all of our stamping. Now we're going to put the box together. I'm going to make sure I put everything back on here so it's ready to go for the next card. All right, so our next instructions. So you'll notice here, the one thing I sort of want to do, and I think it would be sort of fun, because wouldn't that be cute to have just a little bit of cherry cobbler on there, just to watercolor it. Let's just check it out. I'm gonna get my silicone mat. Okay, then I'm gonna get my cherry cobbler ink pad and I'm gonna push down on it. See how I'm squeezing it? Because I want a puddle on the lid, all right? So I've got a puddle on the lid and I've got, now this is one of our old water pens. It's an aqua painter. And I like it a lot better. The ones that we started selling, it came in a 3-pack. We're not selling those anymore, but you can find these on Amazon. So, and I always keep water in it, and you'll see that there's water. I'm going to get a little, I've got my paper towel. And then all I'm going to do, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of water. There you go. And you can see, I don't want it too dark, but we can play with it and see. But look at that. I love that you can watercolor with any of our colors. So here we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush it on there. So it's not too red. And the silicone mat is great because you can wipe it off. So it's so easy. All right. What do we think? Yeah, that's pretty good. It is a little, if you see like the puddles of water gathering, you can just go ahead and dab on it. And then when I'm finished with it, I'm just going to wipe it out till you see that it runs clear, okay? So easy peasy. I really do like these. I use them a lot. So, and then look how I'm just gonna wipe off the silicone mat. There we go. So we're done with that. And this will dry. I'm just gonna quickly dry it with the heat gun. You could let them dry. They shouldn't take that long to dry, but since I'm trying to get this done, so there you go. So it dries really quickly. So then we're going to add a dimensional in the back of the ribbon. We're going to add 2 dimensionals on the back of the tag, and then 2 dimensionals on the holly. And that's going to, the ivy is going to layer using glue dots. So let's go ahead and get out. We'll also get out our embellishments as well. And I do love the little bags. Okay, we know that we need dimensionals, 1 dimensional on the ribbon. We need 2 dimensionals on the Merry Christmas. Okay. Then we are going to add dimensionals to the ivy. We're just going to find, actually, do these go on the front? Oh, interesting. Okay. They have it, if you look, they have it where you're using the white side instead of the green. Oh, I know what. We're gluing it on this side. All right. To glue there, we'll put a glue dot there. You're not going to see these because they're going to be hidden. All right. And then we're going to add some glue dots and we're going to turn this over. Oh, see, I'm finding new things. So you've got a old olive side and you've got a Mossy Meadow side. We're going to use the old olive side. Okay. So I'm going to add, and I'm using my Take My Pick tool, and I'm just going to take that off and put them. So I'm going to put one right here. And, oh, it only says 2. Okay. So we'll put one there and one there. All right. Oh, so I'm going to take off the backings. This is what's great about my Take Your Pick tool. I have my pokey tool that you can take that off with the pokey tool, because these are really tiny glue dots. Really tiny. Come on. Doesn't want to. There we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. So then we're going to add this. We're going to flip this over. And we're going to add it to our holly wreath. Just like this. Okay. Oop. Come on. Glue dot. There we go. All right. So the wreath is going to go right on top of the Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to take off my backings and put it on here. You want to be able to see a little bit of the wreath underneath that you stamped. So there you go. Okay. And then I'm going to add the ribbon, but we're going to go ahead. Before I do that, I'm going to tie these together. Okay. So I'm going to get my thread and put it through both of them. There you go. And you're going to tie a bow. And so my suggestion is you first tie a knot. And it's okay if they don't stay together right away, because you'll be, I'm going to make sure this is even. So I'm going to tie a knot. Knot. Here we go. All right. We're going to tie a knot. All right. I'm going to get my knot. There you go. And then we're going to do our bow. So I like the linen thread. It's easy to work with. Oops, wait a minute. I say that and look, should be easy enough to do. Wrap it around, pull it through. There we go. Okay, look how cute that is. You can make it as long or as, you can make the ears bigger if you want to, or you can make them smaller. I'm going to leave them right where they are. And then I'm going to add my, I think that's so cute. I'm glad I colored it. Just gives it a different color. Isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. Okay, then we're going to add the Merry Christmas on top of the wreath. All right, I'm just gonna put it right here, because you want the dimensionals to be able to touch the wreath, which is, all right, there you go. So you have that, and then on the back, a gift for you with love. All right, and then we're going to add I'm gonna add everything and then put it on the box. So there's 3 embellishments that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Okay, I'm going to put one here, and then put another one up here, and then one more. Let's put him, let's go ahead and put him right there. All right, so there we go. And we'll save those for later. You will probably use all of those. All right, so now that that's ready, I know I'm gonna add 3 glue dots to the back of this. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so we'll save that. We'll put those away. So it's already scored for you. So when it shows the box, how to put it together, it gives you arrows on what to do. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do it the way that they show you. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to fold all of the score lines of the box. This will make it so much easier to put together, okay? That way, this one, this one, this one. If you want to, you can stamp on the box as well, which I like. All right, so it's showing us that these go in. If you notice that these will go in this way, these little tabs, come on, little tabs, and then, oh, I forgot to do that fold line. That's why it's being so finicky. All right, and then you're going to put the box together there and put that in there like that. All right, and then do the same for the other side. You might need to flip that. There we go. All right. Again, if I was doing all of them together, I would be making sure I put all the boxes together. So there you go. There's the box. So it just goes like this, goes in. How cute is that? So cute. And then we're going to add the tag to the front. Yeah, that's right. It goes like, closes up. There. There we go. Just like that. Is that not, that is too cute. Especially teachers' gifts. Oh, these would be perfect. Great. All right. So there you go. I will have fun making these, and I think I'm going to do some Christmas cards with these. But really fun idea. Like I said, we've got cards, we've got gifts, we do home decor with the paper pumpkins. You never know what you're going to get. But if you are interested, you can go to my website at lizzystamps.stampinup.net and look at the paper pumpkin subscription. I really hope you enjoy this. One other thing, starting November 25th through December 1st, Stampin' Up! Is having their first ever Black Friday. I can't believe it. I'm so excited because I know one thing, and this is probably a big thing, that our paper trimmer is going to be 40% off, and the blades. I think that's fantastic. That's a big, huge saving. And I think there's some discounts on paper pumpkins. So anyway, take a look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and happy stamping.